Today's video is one that I've been like the most excited to record because I'm going to give myself a little hair transformation. And no, this is not a, color that's not that out of the box. Well, it actually was out of the box, the stuff I've been doing. But I'm going back to my Sally Beauty. In fact, I was going to color my hair back to brown before I did this, but I just colored my hair purple for the last time like 2 weeks ago maybe. And I don't want to do that to my hair. There's no reason to do it yet. Like I don't have outgrowth, so I don't want to damage my hair any further than I need to. So I will wait to color it brown. It's not going to be that much different because the purple after like a few washes, even though it's permanent, fades a lot, so it's not like it looks that purple right now anyway. You probably wouldn't even have known it was purple if I hadn't said it. But yeah, so I did not color my hair. I'm not going to color my hair. What I am doing is cutting it. And I'm not doing the trims that I've done in the past. I'm cutting it. So you're gonna see just how much I'm cutting it. And I'm telling you, it's not gonna be a trim. So be excited to see the difference because it's going to be different. And so I thought I would go ahead and show you real quick first. I already washed it and straightened it so that there's no like kinks. My hair has like natural, very random waves, not like anything that I could put product in and make it look like cute curly or something. No, it's just terrible. So I have extremely thin hair. I'm going to part it down the center of the back and bring both parts around to show you. This is literally all of my hair right here, very thin. So I'll stand up and show you how long it is. So right now, it's, just almost underneath my bust line. And then let me show it to you all in the back. Sorry, I don't have the greatest situation here for showing. Hopefully you're being able to see. Oh, I need to put my head straight. So with my head straight, this is where my hair falls. Ooh, way down here. However, as you can see, it is very straggly, thin. That's with all my hair pulled back. If I pull even a little bit to the front, if it was curled or straight, I'm left with this ratty rat tail thing in the back of my hair, okay? So I do not have some beautiful hair. I just don't, and that's okay. But my hair is very thin. It gets thinner all the time. Well, I don't know if you can see, but I'm sure you can see it in some videos and stuff. It just is thin. So I'm like, you know what? Instead of having all this length, I have like this weird attachment to length because I love long hair, but I love long hair that is thicker and looks really nice. And I had my hair curled the past 2 days, and I love when my hair is curled, but I love when I see it when all of it is pulled forward and it's curled. Well, then when you look at the back, I always have like these, just like a random little straggly thing right here. That is not cute. And so I'm like, I like the idea of what my hair looks like long, but not my actual hair. So it is time to make a change, and I have been extremely excited about it. I actually was going to do it the other day, and I was like, oh no, I'm going to wait because I'm going to wait till I color my hair too and blah blah. And then I was like, no, I want to cut it. I'm just so in the mood. And my husband's like, I think it'll look great. He loves my hair the way it is too, but he's like, I think it's going to look great. Whatever you do like is going to look good. So I have not paid to get my hair cut in a long time because if it's long and I'm just trimming it, I'm not going to pay to go get it trimmed. I can do that at home. And so I am going to go ahead and cut by myself. So we are going to see how this turns out. I'm not going to be showing you the cut because I'm going to be in a sports bra so that I don't get hair all over my clothes. And I'm not really into going on camera and basically my underwear in front of people. So not doing that. But I might be able to do the initial cut with you because it'll look like I'm wearing like a tank top, I guess. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get changed real quick and get ready and show you what my first initial cut is, and then you're just gonna have to wait for the rest. Okay, yeah, you can't really tell I'm just in a sports bra, so that's good. It just looks like a tank top. Okay, so what I'm gonna do first is part my hair down the middle, which I do not wear my hair parted down the middle, no, but you want a symmetrical cut. So I want to make sure that I am cutting it symmetrically. And I'm not going to tell you guys yet, but at the end of this, when I do my reveal, I'm going to be sharing with you guys why, like a big part of why I wanted to do this hair transformation, because it's not just about the hair. I've had a lot going on and some really cool things happen. and I want to share with you guys about it because I love you guys and I love being able to talk with you and share with you. And so many of you are just so supportive and, you know, send me messages and ask me questions about things and check in on me and things like that. And I'm just so thankful to have you guys. And I want to be able to like include you when I have exciting things happening. So that is what I want to do. So, okay. Those are not going to matter, those little flyaway things, because they're not. All right. So I need to check the back and make sure that it's even. So hold on. Okay. I always have a really hard time making the part in the back even. It doesn't have to be like super perfect or anything, but all right. Like, and then I do this to myself. Like yesterday, I'm like, oh my gosh, but I do love having long hair. And I'm like, okay, but then I also look at it in pictures and stuff and go, ugh, like it's just not what I want it to look like, you know, whatever. And it's time for a change because things are changing. So, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that one side. I'm going to pull this hair all back and brush through it. I want to make sure that it doesn't have any loopity loops or kinks or anything. And we're going to put that back there. Okay, and now I'm going to take another elastic and I'm going to put that in the same one, but it's going to be my guide for where I want to cut. So if you watched me do trim my hair like at home before, I mean, that's not the name of the video, it's like a hair transformation kind of thing. Then, which I'll put this in with my like hair videos, but you will have seen me do 2 like pigtails also, but they were different. I did them up front, like this part up front too. So there's a reason why I'm doing it differently this time, which you will see at the end. But so, that is what we're gonna do. Just put these in. Basically what this does is you're gonna slide it down to get to the length that you wanna be at. Now, I'm gonna show you guys the initial cut. And then we'll see, because you never know. I might decide I want to take a little more off. So we're just going to go with the initial one and share with you and go from there. So I'm feeling very excited about this and not at all nervous. I thought I might be like, once I decided to start actually doing it, be like, oh gosh, no, like don't do it, you know, kind of thing. But I'm not feeling that way at all. It's hair. My hair actually grows really fast. I trim it every fall, and in the summer it's pulled up all the time. So it grows a ton while it's pulled up, and then when I pull it back down in the fall, I'm like, holy cow, my hair grew a ton. Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna go and make sure that it's straight. I don't want to stand up because of my sports bra situation, so we'll be right back. Okay, and we are ready for the first cut. So here we go. This is what I'm starting with. This is how long from the rubber band. And we're gonna cut right above the rubber band, okay? Let me see if you can see it. There's no turning back after this. Okay. Other side. You look pretty even, right? Got rid of that scraggle. So I'm gonna say goodbye to you here. And when I come back, you are going to see my new hair. I'm gonna, I might show it to you straight first and then curly, because I want to show you both ways. But I'm so excited, you guys, and I can't wait to share with you about the things that I'm excited about. So please stay tuned for that, because this is just a small part of the transformation that's been happening and things that I'm excited to share with you guys, because I know a lot of you are in the same boat as I was, or still partially am in. And I just want to be able to encourage each other. And so yeah, so stay tuned. Okay, guys, are you ready? Oh my gosh, it is so much shorter, and I love it. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Is it perfect? No, I'm not a hairstylist, but for cutting my own hair at home, I think I did pretty good. So let me show you what the back is like. So it's just like this. Now, if you remember, my hair was like down here, like I could grab it like this. Now I have to like reach way up here, and I'm totally okay with it. I am so happy with how much thicker it looks, like even up in the top and everything, because of not having the extra weight of the hair. And I ended up taking another 1.5 inches off from what I showed you guys, that initial cut. And so total I took like 8 inches. I measured it with measuring tape. And yeah, and I feel so much better. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl it and then come back, and then we'll get into our little chatty session. And I hope you'll stick around for it, seriously. Okay, so my hair wasn't incredibly interested in curling, but I'm sure that's because I had just straightened it. So, but still gives you a little idea of just a little like beachy wave curl in the shorter hair. And like, oh my gosh, you guys, I am so happy that I did this for myself. And like, it's something I've been thinking about doing, and it's just like going back and forth, like, do I really want to cut my hair? And then like, you know what, hair grows back, and why not? Different things in my life are changing, why not make this change too? So as I said, I was going to share with you guys some different things that I hope will be inspiring to you, and whatever, that we can kind of go on this little journey together. So what really inspired me to cut my hair last January, so January of 2019, I had just started a job. I hadn't worked outside of the house for quite a few years, because I had been doing babysitting, well, in people's homes and my own. But as far as being like out working somewhere, it had been quite a few years. And so I was starting a new job, and I was kind of like anxious about it, but excited. And when I was just getting rolling, like within the first like 2 weeks of this job, my dog died. And it was very strange to me, because I'm not a huge animal lover. Like, I like animals, but I'm not like one of those people who's like, oh, I've got to have, like, I'll never have another pet probably, because it's just not me, you know? But I loved her, and I didn't realize just how much until she died. And so that kind of had set me a little bit on like a weird spiral. Things just felt weird to me, and I don't know. And then in February, my grandma passed away, and it was just like, I don't know, like things I haven't experienced in a really long time with loss and things like that. And it just, I think it affected me more than I realized. And so 4 years ago, I had my thyroid surgery, my thyroid removed from thyroid cancer and that kind of stuff. I had already started losing weight a little bit before that, because my doctor suggested going gluten-free for thyroid issues, and dairy-free because of my migraines and headaches and things like that. So I had already started losing some weight, but then I had like not drastically, but I mean, lost weight pretty quickly after having the surgery. So clearly my thyroid was affecting my weight, and had been for years and years and years. And so I had gotten to a very healthy weight where I felt very good in my body for the first time in, I can't even tell you, I mean, probably since, I don't even think as a teenager. I think when I was like 19, I think I had like my best body. And then I got pregnant at 20. And so I had not felt good in my own skin for a very long time. And so I finally felt good. Well, those things happened, and I started eating a lot. I wasn't really realizing I was doing it, but especially too, where I work, I can, see different snack foods and stuff all the time. And I was coming home with something every day, and I started putting weight on. I know for a lot of people, there are a lot of people who say like, oh, I lost all this weight and thought it would make me happy, and it just didn't. For me, my weight is a major factor in my mental health. When I feel self-conscious about myself, I can't enjoy anything I'm doing. because all I'm thinking about is, oh, what does my stomach look like right now? Oh my gosh, like, is, my arm in this picture like looks huge. Oh, like, oh, I don't want to be over here where people are like taking pictures and stuff because I don't want somebody to catch me in it. Like, I cannot just enjoy life. I am constantly sitting on someone's couch and, oh, thank goodness they have a throw pillow that I can put on my lap to cover my gut roll. Like, this is literally just how this is me. I mean, this is how I am. Now, do I look at other people and go, ew, like I see her gut roll as she's sitting there on the couch? No. It has nothing to do with that. It's all my own perception of myself kind of thing, And so I had put on some weight and I was not feeling very good about myself. And probably for this whole past, well, because I put the weight on pretty quickly from January to May, I think. I had gained quite a bit of weight and then gained a little bit more and just kind of was sitting there, but feeling very uncomfortable. And so I was like, okay, I have got to do something about this. And my sister had started doing this. It's called Fit On. It's an app and there's different workouts and things like that. And so she was like, you should do it. You should try it and see if you like it. Well, I fell in love with it. I was working out every day. I was feeling amazing and stronger and all this stuff and wasn't losing a pound. I was changing the way I was eating so that, I'm like, well, obviously we know diet is the biggest part of losing weight over exercise, And so I'm like, well, I need to change the way I'm eating because clearly I'm like defeating myself by not eating well while I'm doing these workouts. So I did. Nothing was happening. I lost like a pound in, I don't know, 8 or 9 weeks or something. It was so frustrating, so defeating. And I felt good working out, so I didn't want to stop working out, but I was like, why am I doing so much? Because it's not doing anything for me, And then my middle son, well, actually my sister and my husband's sister, both were doing keto and they were looking amazing. And we were like, okay, I think we need to try this because my son Riley was really wanting to do something to try to lose some weight. And so we're like, okay, this is something that the three of us can do together with preparing meals and that kind of thing. So we started doing that. They started July 5th technically, but I had a migraine. So I ate chocolate and all sorts of stuff that day because when I have a migraine, sometimes if something sounds good, I eat it because usually nothing sounds good. And so I officially started on July 6th. Today is September 10th. I just think what month we're in. And I am happy to say that when I stepped on the scale this morning, I am actually half a pound beyond my goal weight. And I could not be happier, you guys. I have lost 20 and a half pounds since July 6th. So from July 6th to September 10th. And I feel like a different person. Physically, obviously, and just mentally. I'm telling you, my weight has a huge effect on my mental wellness. And it is changing more than just, oh, I feel good in my body now. It's changing everything. I'm like, you know what? I am a lazy person by nature. I just am. I'm like, I can wait till later. I don't really want to do that. I'd rather just stay home, that kind of thing. And when I was at church camp this year, I really prayed a lot about it because I know that my laziness is selfish and it keeps me from being able to reach out and do things for other people and spend time with people and things like that. So that is something that I prayed a lot about, and I have been really enjoying purposefully making time to spend with people that I care about. And it has been so amazing. I have forgotten how much I enjoy being with these people that I love and how much my laziness has kept me from enjoying that. And the other major factor was my house was a mess. I mean, it was a mess all the time. I'm still not big on people just stopping by. I'm just going to say that's just like never been a thing I've been a huge fan of. But now if someone did, I don't have to be like mortified because my house looks like a dang hoarder house. If you have not seen yet, I did a video of rearranging like my living room and stuff like that. and then also cleaning out and kind of redoing my master bedroom, which both places have stayed spotless since I did them. And now it's been a few weeks, I don't know. But I will never go back to that. It's like I feel so light, not just from losing weight, but from the weight of all the junk in my house. When your house is cluttered, your mind is cluttered. And you might not realize it, but I was like on edge all the time, edgy, irritated. My husband would be like the same way. And the kids are, whatever. And my oldest son, he's 21, when we left to go for church camp, he's like, we have way too much stuff for such a small house. He was like irritated by how messy things were. And he's right. And so when I came home, I went to work and started decluttering our lives. And I just wanted to be able to share these things with you guys because it has made such a huge difference for me. I'm telling you, if you're someone who lives in a really messy house, this is not a judgment about you, because obviously I did too. Trust me, you will feel so much better when you get things cleaned up and you keep them that way. When you rid your house of all the things, I can't tell you how many like home decor type things I got rid of out of my house that were sitting places because I'm like, oh, I might put that up somewhere, or I might, whatever. No, I won't. And if I decide I want something later, clearly it wasn't something I loved enough to actually put up. You know what I mean? So I'll find something that I really do love. And all sorts of stuff went through my clothes. If it's not something that I put on and go, ooh, I feel cute in this, I don't want it. Like, yeah, you have your around the house, like comfy clothes, whatever. But other than that, no, I don't need that in my closet. There's so many things about like, oh, you need basic pieces. You need basics, or like a big thing in a wardrobe. Not for me, they're not. Because guess who went and bought basics? Because that's like the thing you need to have in your wardrobe. And guess who still had them hanging in there with tags on them? I'm basic, but not when it comes to my clothing pieces like that. I like prints and I like stuff like that, funky, fun things, cutesy. And so it's just a matter of really refining, who are you? What do you enjoy? If that's what you love, then awesome. But if things are just there because you feel guilty to throw them away, or, oh, well, I'll give this to so-and-so, and it just sits somewhere for a year. Don't tell me you haven't done that. No, just get rid of it. So I had talked about Clutterbug is her channel name here on YouTube. And she said, ask yourself 3 questions when you go through and look at things. Do I love it? Do I use it? Would I buy it again? If you can't say yes to any of those 3 questions, get rid of it. If you have clothes hanging in your closet that are like a smaller size than you are right now, and you're like, well, I'm keeping those for when I lose weight. No, get them out. Because guess what? When you lose weight, those clothes might not even be the style that you want to wear anymore. And just because they're a cute, item doesn't mean that they're going to fit your body the right way, even if you do lose weight. Like, different things fit differently. And so then reward yourself for losing that weight and go get yourself something new. And so I just thought those were such like wise words and things to go by. And so I am so excited that I have done that. And the really hugest part for me that I wanted to share with you guys about, obviously this is not sponsored in any kind of way, and there's nothing I'm gaining from this besides wanting to help you guys, for those of you who might be, in a position that this is something you want to do. If you have struggled with losing weight, please try keto and give it a really fair shot. My son, my husband, and myself have all done amazing. Like I'm telling, I've lost over 20 pounds in that amount of time. And I wasn't like a really big person to begin with. The more weight you have to lose, the faster you lose it. And so my son has done amazing. My husband has done amazing. And they're still going. And I mean, I'll probably just kind of taper off now because this is really where I wanted to be. But there is an app called Carb Manager. It's free. Put it on your phone. That will track your macros and your calories. You can't just do keto and go, oh, I can eat meat and cheese and all this fat stuff and just eat as much of it as I want. That's not how it works. There still has to be a calorie deficit. And so it helps you keep track of those things and your protein and fiber and all that good stuff. And so that you're giving your body the things that it needs in the right amounts. And your body will thank you for it. Trust me. Mine has thanked me and I am thanking it. And so, I just wanted to share these things with you guys because the hair is part of a transformation for me of what I am feeling, you know, the changes in my body, the changes I'm making in my home. Just, I wanted something new and fun and spunky and that just makes me feel fresh, and, you know, that there's all these possibilities ahead, because when you just make these little changes in your life, things can change in such a big way. And so I hope that you guys enjoyed this and just kind of hearing what I've been doing. And if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to ask me. I would be more than happy to talk you through things or whatever. Sometimes just having a support system is like such a huge thing. So thank you guys so much for coming along on this journey with me. I hope you like my new hair. I can't get enough of it. I went out and showed my husband. He's like, oh my gosh, that looks so good on you. It's like the perfect length. And like, we can't get over how much like thicker it seems. Like, because before it was just the long scraggle, and it's just so, it makes me so happy. I don't know if I like the product that I put in it. I feel like it's making it separate out, but those are all things that I will just be playing with. And you better believe I'm going to be having lots of fun figuring out like new ways to wear my hair. So thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you very soon. Bye.